Hi guys, it's Mr. Allen here. So today we're going to go through binary subtraction. So we're going to run through the rules quickly, and then we're going to go through a short example here, which should be nice and easy, and then quite a complex example. If you can do both of these, then you should definitely be able to perform binary subtraction on any number. So we'll go through the rules real quick. So we've got 0 minus 0, which is 0 obviously. 1 minus 0 is still 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 equals 1. So this will be where we have carried across from borrowed from another number, and obviously where it's binary, each time you go left is double. So when you come back, you've got to make sure that you count 2. And then the last one is 0 minus 1, so you need to carry from the left. So if you're unable to take away, so like this number here, you're going to have to borrow from this one. Or if there isn't one here, you're going to have to keep borrowing it across. Cool, so we'll go on to the first one to begin with. So we will look through this first column. So much like addition, we'll start from right and work left, doing one column at a time. So we've got 1 take 0, cool, that's still 1. So we can pop our 1 down there. And then we've got 1 minus 1, which would be 0 if we look at the rules here. 1 minus 1, 0. Let's put that in there. Oh, this is the problem. So now we've got 0 minus 1. We can't do that, so we're going to need to borrow from the next one over. So what we'll do is we'll pop a quick dash through that to know that I haven't got any, and we'll pop a 0 just to make sure that we remember. Remember what I said, you're going to have to put 2 little notches here. We'll cross that one out. So you're going to have 2, take away 1. So that would just be 2 take away 1 is 1. And then we look at this one, 0 and 0, that's fine, we can pop a 0. 0 take 0 again, 0 there, and a 1 take away a 0, which would be 1. So now we've done that, we can quickly add up and go through. So we can go, so that's 32, and a 4, and a 1. So we can add that nice and quick. So we go 32 plus 4 is 36, plus 1 is 37. And then if you want to, you can go through and check that the original numbers make sense as well. So if we're doing it originally, we got 32, we had an 8, we had a 2, and we had a 1. So that'll be 2 and 8 is 10, 12, 13, so 3. Then remember we carry. So that'll be 43 initially, and then we had 4 and 2, which would be 6. So if we were to do it normally, 43 take 6 would be 37. And you can see we've got that on there, so that's perfect. So we've done that one nice. Now we can look at the more complex example, which is over here. And again, what we're going to need to do is just make sure we remember our rules here. And then we'll start from the right and we'll go across left again. So we got on this first column, we have a 1 and a take away a 1. Just put that there to make sure that we remember. So 1 take 1 is 0. We have 1 take away a 0, which is 1. And then we have a 0 take away a 0, which is 0. 1 take away a 0, which is just 1. 0 take away a 1, which is we can't do. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to borrow. So here we can see it might be problematic because we've got several that's going to have to go across from. But that's okay. So we try to look for the next column, none there. 64, there's none there. And so we're going to have to take it from this end column, the 128. So we'll pop a line through that. We'll just pop a 0 so we remember. And then we pop 2 here. But we're going to have to carry it across again. So what we'll do is we'll cross out that one there. We'll pop 2 here. Oh no, we're going to need to do it again. So we'll cross that one out. And then we've got 2 here. So now we can actually continue. So we've got a 1, 1, take away 1. So we've got 2, take away 1, which is just 1. And then because you'd borrowed 1 to go in that column, this is actually 1 now. So the thing is to be really careful about when you're moving across each time. Because if you take 1 here, it doubles obviously. But you need to do it again, so you're going to use one of those two to pass to the next column, where it then becomes 2. Because obviously if you have 128, you move it across to take 2 lots of 64, but obviously you need one to go in there, so you take that off and take 164 away to move here, which is then 232. So you can see how it moves across. So what we'll do is we'll get back to addition, sorry, subtraction, and then we'll go 1, take away 1, that's cool, 0, 1, take away 0, is just 1, and here now we've got 0 and 0, so that's fine, so we've got 0 there. So now we need to just add them up again, so we go 64, and then we have a 16, an 8, and a 2. We'll just check that, 64, 16, 8, and 2. It's fine, so I'd recommend if there's a few, get your calculator out. So you've got 64 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 is 90. So that's our number here. And if you want to, you can go through and check again with the originals if you'd like, so we can do that now quickly. So we've got one where it's 128 plus, and then there's just an 8 there, a 2 and a 1. So that's fine. I'm going to pop in the calculator just to make sure. It's 139. Then we can look at the bottom one, so we got 32, we have a 16, and we have a 1. So what we'll do is we'll add those up again, 32 plus 16 plus 1, which is 49. So then if we do 139, take 49, we get 90. So we can see that we've added it, we've taken it away perfectly. So hopefully you can look through this example again. If you're struggling to understand it a little bit, have a look more at these and watch it again potentially. Pause where you need to let you process. But you can see that you just got to follow the rules, much like addition. And if you handle one column at a time, you can take even the big numbers. The top tip is just to be really careful about how you take it across more than one column, and to keep remembering that you put your little tallies in the right place to make sure that you know where you are, and to cross out any numbers if you've borrowed them as well. That's all for today. So hopefully now you can actually subtract binary numbers, which is great. And if you're happy, you can move on to the next video. Thank you.